So here I am on the Ipswich River, Middleton, and I'm using my 10-foot Sage 5-weight rod. And we set it up with a soft tackle on it, a fast sinking tip to get down in the water column. Now you can see behind me there's a lot of obstruction. So you can't do a traditional overhead airborne cast. We're going to only use the water surface, or do a waterborne cast to get the fly out. So there are multiple different kinds of waterborne casts that we can use. The simplest one is going to be the roll cast. And the roll cast is simply a way of getting this out right in front of you, just like that. All we do is we bring it up. The line essentially is in front of us, and we flip it out. And you can see with very little effort, using the surface tension of the water, that we can get the fly out. We just roll it up. It's always in front of me like this. Pause. And we're out there. So we're out there about 35 feet. Now, if you want to get more power to the cast, what you're going to do is get their G-loop, the loop behind you, okay, and that's called the power roll cast or the switch cast. And we can get a little bit more line out. And what we do is we come back, we sweep back, and then the D-loop is behind us. And it's important to have, because we have a sinking tip on, it's important to have that movement of the line. If you don't, the line will be down in the water column and much more difficult for you to raise it up. So you want to have movement of that line and then flip. And that's called the power roll cast or switch cast. Now, we're on river left right now, and downstream is this way. Because the wind is coming from upstream, we want to have our anchor downstream from us. If we put our anchor above us, we can potentially get the fly into the rod or into ourselves. So it's always important to know where you're going to place that anchor. You want to have it always downstream of you or away from the wind of you. So we're on the Ipswich, river left, downstream, wind is coming from the upstream. Your anchor always wants to be downwind from you. If you put your anchor higher than you, then over my right shoulder here, I could potentially get hooked with the fly. So always keep the fly downwind of you. In this case here, we're gonna have to do a double spey. So all we do is flip over, come around, and come out. Very simple. Not much effort to that cast. We're using a 8-weight line, and I'm getting it out 50 feet with no problem on this. And it's the other thing is we're fishing down and across the river. So I have a soft tackle on, I cast it down and across, and I let the current take the fly down. And this allows me to cover a lot of water this way. And I can do some strips in, okay, and have my finger here feeling for the strike, and I can set the hook.